A very good afternoon to all. I, Gautam B., Assistant Professor, Department of EEE, VVCE Mysuru, and Wing Faculty Coordinator, welcome you all to this AICT-sponsored International Colloquium on Research Trends in Computer Science, ICRTCS 2021. In this session, we are having a talk on research trends in artificial intelligence and applications. And I would like to welcome our resource person, Dr. M.Hassaballah, to this event. Welcome you, sir. I take this opportunity in welcoming our beloved principal, Dr. B. Sadashivegowda, sir, to this event in his absence. Welcome you, sir. I would like to welcome Head of Computer Science Department, Dr. Ravi Kumar, sir, to the event. Welcome you, sir. And I would like to welcome Dr. Janvi, ma'am, and Dr. Gururaj, sir, wing coordinators to this event. Welcome you, ma'am, and welcome you, sir. I would like to. And I would like to welcome all the deans, HODs, wing faculty coordinators, teaching and non-teaching staffs, participants, and everyone to this event. Welcome you all. And finally, I would like to take the privilege to introduce the resource person to this session. M.Hassaballah was born in 1974, Quena, Egypt. He received the BSc degree in mathematics in 1997, the MSc degree in computer science in 2003, from all South Valley Universities, Egypt, and the Doctor of Engineering in Computer Science from Heian University, Japan, 2011. He is a visiting scholar with the Department of Computer and Communication Science, Wakayama University, Japan, in 2013, and GREH Laboratory, Lee Harvey, Normandy University, France, in 2019. He is currently an Associate Professor of Computer Science at the Department of Computer Science, Faculty of Computers and Information, South Valley University, Egypt. He served as a reviewer for several journals such as IEEE Transaction on Image Processing, IEEE Transaction on Fuzzy System, IEEE Transaction on Parallel and Distributed Systems, Pattern Recognition Letters, Egyptian Informatic Journals, IET Image Processing, IET Computer Vision, IET Biometrics, Journal of Real-Time Image Processing, the Computer Journal, Journal of Electronic Imaging, and Optical Engineering. He has published 5 books and over 50 research papers in referred international journals and conferences. His research interests include feature extraction, object detection recognition, artificial intelligence, biometrics, image processing, computer vision, machine learning, and data handling. Sir, once again on behalf of VVC, I welcome you and I request you to take over the session, sir. Welcome you, sir.
Yeah, welcome, sir. So ready now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Today I will present a recent trend in artificial intelligence and application. My name is M.Hassaballah. You can call me Ali. I am Associate Professor in Department of Computer Science, Faculty of Computers and Information, South Valley University in Egypt. I am editor in this journal on this associated editor on this journal, pattern analysis and application, real-time image processing. Recently, I become in real-time image processing, IET, image processing, wireless communication, and mobile. This journal with Springer and IET and Hindawi. In the lecture, our lecture is very simple. We will talk about what is the intelligence exactly, what is artificial intelligence, application of artificial intelligence, is artificial intelligence dangerous, where we are now, our research direction with my team and my student. What is the intelligence exactly? There are 2 definitions from the textbook. Intelligence can be defined as the ability to learn and apply knowledge to understand a new or challenge situation and the ability to think abstractly. Intelligence is a computational part of the ability to achieve goal in the world. There are very kind of degree in intelligence. in people and animal. Here I prepare some video from YouTube. I will show quickly what is the intelligence. Here, for example, maybe you see this YouTube before or video. There are two type of ant. A small ant attacks a big ant. I don't know the scientific name for this ant exactly, but they have some strategy to defend themselves. This strategy is a kind of intelligence. As you can see, they are around or stand on like a defense, like a soldier. So this is a kind of intelligence. We know even this is a small creature, but it is have a kind of intelligence. Another kind of intelligence or type of intelligence in this also on YouTube, this elephant learn and after learn draw it is himself. But you may ask yourself or ourselves, is intelligence, is elephant know what he draw? I don't know exactly. This is another kind of intelligence. Also, this is another type of intelligence. He think this creature think to how to open the bottle to get his food. Also, monkey, yeah, he make some action and see himself. Third type of intelligence.
The meat is positioned so deep
This is
in the narrow
a
box,
very
it's
famous
out of reach of the
experiment.
crow's beak.
For the crow, it is known the crow is a very intelligent bird, and they make some challenge for this to solve this challenge. After several trials of to solve, finally the crow solve this trial. I will leave you just a few minutes to see how the experiment, and this is with BBC. You can see it on YouTube also. They put three necessary small stone required to solve the challenge. This is the puzzle or the challenge for the crow. So there are 8 steps to get the food on the last step. And after several trials, the crow solve the problem. So the bird need the 3 stones to obtain the long stick to obtain his food. So, so this is a kind of intelligence. Maybe the bird get it from the nature, but it is a kind of intelligent. As a human, we should imitate this kind of intelligent in our algorithm or in artificial intelligent solution. Finally, he obtained the long stack. By this, he will solve the final stage, ah, as you can see. Yeah. So finally reach to the solution or the optimal solution of this problem. So we can back again. Intelligence can be defined as the ability to learn, as you see in the crow, and apply knowledge to understand the new or challenging situation, and the ability to think abstractly. Another definition, as we said, is the computational part of the ability to achieve the goal. So what is the artificial intelligence exactly? Artificial intelligence, or as it is known, AI was founded as an academic discipline by the John McCarthy around 55, is a science and engineering of making intelligent machines, especially intelligent program computers. AI is making computer to understand a human or other intelligence. AI is a computer system able to perform tasks that ordinarily require human intelligence. Simply, I define AI as the design of a smart system or machines able to take decision and action independently of a human. Artificial intelligence in movie, it is several Hollywood movie. You may watch this TV, this movie before. Uh, The first one, this is very nice. I already watched this long time ago, but and also Will Smith movie. Other movie I didn't see, but it is also maybe discuss artificial intelligence. A history of artificial intelligence. Just quickly, we'll go around 1943, the birth of AI. Simplified mathematical model of neurons, third machine and turning tested around 55. Boolean Aristotle Euclidean logic symbol in this period. Also, there are some trials around 52 and 50 and 69 for the first neural network machines by this person. AI programming language, SR or geometry search. There are another trial. AI has a root in a number of scientific disciplines: mathematics, logic, algorithm optimization, computer science, engineering, hardware and software, also in cognitive science, neural science, linguistic, everywhere. Uh, it is depend on artificial intelligence or requiring intelligence. If we look to 1990, to present the dominance of the machine learning and deep learning big real applications. We will speak on this later on our presentation. Scientific discipline for artificial intelligence. As the first one, because it is my research of interest area, computer vision or machine vision, logical AI, search, natural language processing, pattern recognition, reasoning, learning, all this kind of discipline can be found artificial intelligence. Here is some application for AI. Of course, AI now is revolution everywhere in every application. There are several applications for AI. For example, for health care, and here I bring some video from YouTube for Chinese scientists. There are a competition for artificial intelligence. This is prepared for designing some kind of disease, kind of disease for the brain, and the AI system outperforms the doctor or the human in this competition. The system was fed by several algorithms, but finally the AI pass or outperform the doctor or expertise in the field. There are also other application in education, educational. Just some sample for student to follow or monitor student on schools, their father, their temperature, how they get the knowledge, level of understanding or concentration on the lecture or lessons. Uh, this kind of systems or intelligent system uh, also in the surveillance application or monitoring people on workstation, all this kind of AI application. This for a student on to attend the school. How to achieve AI? As we told before, AI is the imitation of the intelligence in our nature. AI has two types of research, theoretical and experimental research. The experimental side has both basic and applied aspects. There are two main lines of research. One is biological, based on the idea that since humans are intelligent, AI should study human and imitate their psychology or physiological. The other is one phenomenon based on studying and formalizing common sense fact about the world and the problems that the world presented to achieve of the goal. Here I bring some example to explain this word. For example, if we look to this, the animal moving, yeah, this is a kind of the creature moving. And if you look to our traffic here, there are no track, no, I mean, no stop, no harm, no crash. But if you look to our system, there are some kind of some kind of difficulty on this issue. So how do we imitate this system on the moving? If we success to imitate this traffic, will be fine for the humanity. So even there are many, there are no crash, no harm. But what about our system? Yeah, the two approach interact to some extent, and both should eventually succeed. It is a rare, but both races seems to be working. This is the told of John McCarthy. Yeah, AI and machine learning and deep learning. Now there are three circles for AI. The machine learning and deep learning come in the heart of the AI. Most algorithms now depend on this subject, machine learning and deep learning. Machine learning is a discipline of teaching computer to predict outcome or classify objects without being explicitly programmed for such task. One of its basic assumption is that it is possible to build algorithms that are able to predict future previously unseen value using training data and the application of statistical technique. Machine learning is a preferred approach to several fields like computer vision, robot control, computational biology, medical outcomes, or speech recognition. But the success is mostly due to the availability of a large data set and the continuous improvement in the computational power of processor or GPU. Here just I make one slide for classification most of the common machine learning algorithms. Machine learning algorithms supervised or unsupervised. Some textbook classify to other type of algorithm, but mainly we are supervised or unsupervised. Supervised classification and regression. Classification support vector machine discriminated naive-Bayes nearest neighborhood neural network, or regression, linear regression, hierarchical ensembles decision tree neural network also. And supervised clustering mean here for the supervised algorithm. Algorithm have to predict output when given an input vector x1, x2, x2, xn. But for the unsupervised algorithm, create an internal representation of the input. The algorithm have to learn the structure of the training data clustering. Here you can see, I'm not sure you can see the classification and the regression and the clustering in the most book or textbooks on machine learning speak or discuss about this slide, the classification or of the machine learning algorithm. Here, for example, if we speak about supervised learning, a traditional pattern recognition model work with handicraft feature and relatively simple training classifier. For example, we have this image. We need to extract some handicraft feature like hog, for example, HOG, or pattern analysis, or local binary pattern, or some kind of handicraft feature. After that, we use a classifier like support vector machine or random forest to predict is it a car or not. This is a kind of supervised. But for example, if we look to the limitation of or weak of this point, very tedious and closely to develop handicraft feature. The handicraft feature itself are usually highly dependent on the application and or the data on the application. Here we speak about deep learning. Also, deep learning now it is very important for several applications in AI, especially in computer vision and deep learning is based on neural network with several layers of node between input and output. Layer between input and output do feature identification and processing in a series of stages, just as our brain seems to be. Here is the algorithms of machine learning. For example, this is the input image. A human will make feature extraction or handicraft feature, after that classification and the decision car or not. But in the deep learning case, there is no handicraft feature all built in inside the algorithm. So feature extraction and classification mix it to be one equation. Here, multi-neural network have been around for 30 years. What is the actually new?
يا محمد اقفل التليفون.
Here there is a figure performance and size of data. This is the size of data. This is the performance of the algorithm. If we take the traditional machine learning algorithm as the blue line and deep learning line algorithm. Of course, this is not for all application or for no data. It depends on the data size, as you can see. deep learning performance is very high after some point here, but machine learning of performance is fixed after for all data size. Here is the most important question: is the artificial intelligence dangerous or have some kind of dangerous? Should we afraid? Should we worry about artificial intelligence? Yeah, of course. Any technology have two weapon is a weapon of two sharp edge. Uh, AI programming, for example, here we autonomous weapon. If we work on autonomous weapon, there will be a kind of a chance. Also, the security, the kind of if AI is responsible for ensuring the operation of our power grid and our worst fears are realized and the system get hacked by an enemy, it could result in the harm. For example, here I bring some video to explain this kind of dangerous. Here is this is a car and very high quality car. Maybe it is work on AI and everything on the AI, the family go. But the AI cannot protect the car from stolen or hacking. Let's watch together. Yeah, just from their iPhone or smartphone, the car now is open and becomes under the control of the hackers. So I always say or told with AI security or cyber security research should be provided. So if everything is finished, just hacking the algorithm. So again, security is very important to go on the same way with the artificial intelligence research. So artificial intelligence without the security, no. So the family consider themselves they buy a very nice car with technology, but it is stolen. This is a kind of dangerous. Of course, there are many other kind. So also most important now all the research or research field or lab or industry want to make the city or everything on our smart telephone and maybe one day comes to find some robot make a meeting on industry or in the organization or schools. But if this happen, massive harm for the humanity, I think. And do you think this may happen one day due for this for our research now? Where are we now today? I will speak on this point exactly from my research experience or my research interest, especially on computer vision. As I said, artificial intelligence is a wide topic or wide discipline. There are many work. I am only work on the computer vision uh, field. So ultimately, The goal is working toward artificial general intelligence, where system can handle any task that intelligent human could perform. Here I will what I mean by this. So, for example, this is a comparison between two robotic in the Boston Dynamic. Boston Dynamic in 2009 and 2019. Between the two, I recently I see a comparison in 2021 between the two robotic. If you look to how the research went from 2002, so maybe after 5 or 10 years from now, we see the robot on the street with us, or maybe some school or some college hire a robotic for teaching students. Yeah, if you see 2020, a comparison will be very, very nice. The research go deep on this field. Here, here another type of robotic or where we are now. Explainable artificial intelligence also play an important role in our daily life. So this the vision or of this robot or this machines is very important to recognize to object or detect object in his path. It is path. So general artificial intelligence or general task by artificial intelligence, we make machines or a system to general task. So each step or from this robot take long time of research on the lab, take many fund money budget to achieve these steps. Yeah. This is still not mature yet. How to handle this? Even it is okay now, but it is not mature yet. There are long time for to achieve this. Yeah. Yeah, I will stop here. Just few. So our research direction or exactly on the object detection. I will speak about recent paper and experiment, vehicle detection and tracking in adverse weather, and also facial feature detection. Uh, this is 2 point. We have a fresh result on this. In the fecal detection, we study the fecal detection in adverse weather condition. So we collect a data set, a new data set. This data set are available in this link for free download, and we study their condition. The image contains the data set contains around 1,000 image and contain four type of weather condition or adverse weather condition, hard condition like fog, snow, rain, and snow and sand. So this data set exactly are prepared for these four condition. If we make autonomous cars, and the vision on this condition will be very, very weak. So we prepare this data set for this type of condition, and we use deep learning and yellow 4 and yellow 5 to prepare a detection and the tracking algorithm for object for vehicle on this condition. The dataset contains, as I said, around more than 1,000 image, and the type of the vehicle, maybe car or truck or bike or different type of vehicle inside this condition. So first we introduce a new algorithm for improve or enhancement the feasibility. And we compare here, for example, this is our method. This is original image, and this is one already published method and another method. This is our one enhance feasibility. After we enhance the feasibility or the image, we apply or we test our new algorithm for vehicle detection. Yeah, if you look to this is the original, and our highlighted or enhancement feasibility method. The image, of course, not like the high quality image, but at least improve the object inside the image. So the algorithm can detect this after remove. The algorithm contains three stage: elimination, enhancement, reflection, component enhancement, and linear weight fusion to improve the performance of detection and tracking. And details, if you need any details about this method, you can email me or contact me, everything. And this is already published, accepted the paper on transaction on intelligent transportation system. And here we give some example for the our method based on comparison with in the snow. For example, for fog, this is other method. This is our. If there are two type of car inside the image, but this algorithm detect only one. This is known. This is detect two on the same car. Our algorithm detected both car in the image. Also in the rain situation, this is our the last column is our result. Here there are two car on the image. No, only one detected our algorithm, but this algorithm, our algorithm is successful based on the enhancement algorithm or the first step. Here, after that, in this paper we compare one to 21 vehicle detector on this down data set. We call the down data set is and we divided this. We test the performance on every type of bus or truck or car. Inside the data set, there are some category like car, truck, bus. So we study 21 vehicle detector on this. From all these figure, we I can tell you vehicle detector under this condition or hard weather condition or adverse weather condition still need many research on this point exactly. So still open, the research is open in this point. Again, this is the weather condition we mean fog, rain, snow, sun. Any country have this condition and want to apply autonomous vehicle or you show their necessary to pass this condition of adverse weather or imaging condition, and also the camera on this image may be poor. The image or the video by the camera on this condition is very hard. And there is other research group or other research team work on image enhancement or Doppler or noisy image improvement. This is our recent research paper on vehicle detection. And another point is the facial feature detection point. This is recently we prepare some. We mean by facial feature detection, some point feature point like eyebrow, center of eye, nose, uh, lip of nose, or mouse corner. Here we, for example, there are 7 point here, 68 here, 48. Depend on the research. Some research work need several point, and some need more. For example, in our paper, we focus on 7 order. Why we need this facial feature extraction? This facial feature point detection is very important for face recognition, facial expression, identity recognition, facial identification, and person identification. Many application related the human face depend on facial feature extraction. And there are some challenge on the human face, as you know, similar like facial detection. There are challenge. The challenge here, for example, we collect, give you some image from BioID dataset, AFW dataset, 300W dataset. As you can see, the face here in the eye is closed. Here there are some kind of noisy or dark hair, eyeglasses, illumination, profile, noise in the image, all this kind they represent like here represent a challenge for any algorithm, machine learning algorithm or deep learning algorithm. All this kind of a challenge is really hard for any algorithm. So in this research, we study 6 algorithm-based deep learning algorithm, and we draw the curves, commutative error distribution curve on a BioID dataset on 300W and AFLW. As you can see on the curve, this is for the 7 point only. We saw here for this 7 point only. We take the average of and there are some measurement or matrix between the interocular distance between the center of the eye. It is already in some paper, maybe found in some paper, and we draw the curve. Normally, research agree if on around this point, 0 point, will be considered the correct. The detection is correct. So for BioID, if the image is clear or no noisy, the detection rate or is very high. As the noise becomes clear or large on the image, the curve go towards the right, and the number of the image fraction will become small. Here also same situation. This is paper is already accepted on the conference and maybe appear now or online. And this is a sample of the result we obtain it. As you can see, this for 6 algorithm, and this is the 7 point we detected by this algorithm. For this image, for example, no detection at all correctly, maybe 1 point like here, but here, but this is not correct at all. Here is okay, and here is not the point of the mouse over. This is what I mean by difficulty on this situation. Summary or the conclusion of my presentation: we define the intelligent and give example for it. We explain the meaning of artificial intelligence and its history. We gave some real application for AI. We show the importance of machine learning and deep learning algorithm for AI application. We discuss the dangers of AI. Finally, we provided recent result on two problems of object detection, vehicle detection, and facial feature detection. And here is some resources for the people or for researcher interested on artificial intelligence. This is a very nice book. I recommend for any student or researcher. Artificial Intelligence: A Modern Approach. This is around the 18 chapter. It is for 2 semesters. Also, this is non-technical introduction for artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence to automation skill with Python. If you want to technically or programming, introduction to artificial intelligence. This is I recommend this for because I read this book actually. And thank you very much for your time and a question and answer.
Thank you so much for the session. And I request the participants, if there is any question, they can put it in the chat box. Hello.
Sorry, sir.
I request the participants, if there is any question, they can put it in the chat box. Sir, they'll put the questions in the chat box and I'll coordinate that, sir.
I am sorry, I didn't get your point.
Sir, participants are, I'm requesting the participants for asking the questions in the YouTube, in the live stream channel. And I'm waiting for the questions. If I get any questions, I'll post it here, sir.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And participants are just giving the feedback about the sessions. They're telling that the session is very informative, and they're telling that thank you for the session, and I thank for providing this wonderful session, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.